the sea, the beach. Do you still feel like something is missing? Certainly, funny pranks are. Prank your friends on the beach. Enjoy your vacation and good mood with our new video. Daisy emerges from water like a mermaid, holding a very special thing in her hands. It's coral. How did this stranger happen to be here? It's so big, but what is it? All of a sudden, Daisy bites it off. Cut the ends off puffcorn. Make even cuts on some pieces. Cut off others at an angle. Melt white chocolate in a double boiler. Attach pieces of the puffcorn using the melted chocolate. Make sure to shape coral. Coat the entire coral with a layer of the white chocolate. Use a silicone brush to imitate the appropriate coral texture. Have you got sunstroke or what? Corals are not edible, but she seems to enjoy crunching it. Well, I think I shall taste it too. It's actually delicious. The chocolate-coated puffcorn coral is the most unusual sea dweller I have ever met. The girls are sunbathing on the beach. The blue-eyed girl seems to have dozed off. It's a perfect chance to introduce my new little friend to her. It's a baby crab. Cut 2 identical circles off a foam plastic ball. Join them together to get a disc. Take 6 wooden skewers. Mark 4 identical sections on them using a marker. Break a skewer partly at 3 marked places. Break off the excess at the 4th mark. Hot glue the broken parts. Make 6 legs. Attach them to the belly of the disc-shaped body. Make 2 claws out of thin foam plastic. Attach them in front of the legs. Apply drops of hot glue to the sharp ends of the broken wooden skewer pieces and stick the eyes into the body. Coat the crab with an acrylic base paint. Paint it red. Make the eyelids black. Daisy ties up the crab to her friend's leg with a fishing line. The blue-eyed girl goes for a walk and doesn't even suspect anything is wrong. Oh, darling! What kind of monster is that? Help! SOS! Meanwhile, Daisy enjoys watching her friend run away from a toy crab. Everyone loves picking up seashells. They are so beautiful and different. The friends are wandering along the beach looking for the most unusual seashells. All of a sudden, Daisy finds a huge seashell right under her feet. But there's a notebook inside of it instead of a pearl. Trace a big seashell on a notebook. Mark a similar shape inside the outline. Tape the pages to make the job easier. Cut the notebook along the marked shape. Hot glue each side of the cover to a separate seashell. Trace the shells on felt. Hot glue it to the inside of the cover. A seashell notebook? I haven't seen anything like this before. And the blue-eyed girl picks up an unusual spiny seashell from the sand. We will need an appropriate seashell with a long spine-like part. Take a ballpoint pen refill. Use pliers to press the refill if it doesn't fit into the spine. Hot glue it into the shell. This seashell turns out to be a unique combination of a sea dweller and a ballpoint pen. Now we have a marine school supply set. The double prank succeeded. It's a tie. We will write it down. Daisy takes a selfie. The blue-eyed girl steps out of the sea foam like a goddess, or like a mystical underwater creature to be more precise. She is covered with seaweed. That would be okay if she didn't start eating it all of a sudden. Put 1 tablespoon of sugar into a cup of orange juice. Add some citric acid. Pour the juice into 4 tablespoons of gelatin. Let it swell up for about 10 minutes. Melt it in a microwave. Add green food coloring. Mix it. Pour it into a flat bottom plate. Put it into a fridge for half an hour. Cut the thick jelly into wavy strips. Daisy is shocked. She loves seafood too, but eating raw seaweed is way too much, and the blue-eyed girl gets so carried away with the green seaweed that she quickly swallows everything sticking to her. Ice cream on the beach is a brilliant idea. You can cool down under the hot sun. However, there is a danger to drop the melted ice cream right onto your friend's phone. Draw a puddle on a piece of paper. Cut it out. Cut off a part of a small foam plastic ball. Hot glue it to the paper puddle. Cover the puddle and the bottom of the ball with hot glue, making it look like melted ice cream. Coat it with an acrylic base paint. Paint the ice cream pale pink and yellow. Make a cone out of a piece of wafer-patterned paper. Cut off the excess and fasten the cone to the ball. Daisy leaves her phone unattended. That's a huge mistake. The blue-eyed girl hurries up to take advantage of the opportunity to prank her friend. She puts the fake ice cream onto Daisy's phone and hides her real one behind her backpack. Daisy is in despair. But once she touches the ice cream puddle, she understands that it's a prank. Daisy covers her friend's nose with her ice cream in revenge. Huh, very funny. Here you are. The blue-eyed girl enjoys lying on a pool mattress, bobbing up and down on the waves. The hot summer sun and the blue sky, everything is calm and serene. Meanwhile, a dangerous predator is moving towards its prey, slowly but inevitably. A random splash of water nearby makes the girl worry. Someone must be swimming too close. Oh, darling! It's a shark! Draw a template of a shark fin. Add an arch for a head. Cut it out. Trace the template on extruded polystyrene foam. Cut off the excess to shape a fin. Smooth it with sandpaper. Apply acrylic base paint. Mix white, black, and blue acrylic paints. Color the shark fin in gray. Hot glue 2 wide rubber bands to the front and the back of the head arch. Join the ends. Hot glue another rubber band to the joining. In this way, the construction will be fastened on your head like a bike helmet. The blue-eyed girl falls from the mattress into the water, trying to swim away from the dangerous marine predator. But when she turns around, she notices Daisy right at the moment when she comes up to inhale some air. Aha! Now I see what the shark is! The blue-eyed girl has warmed up under the sun while reading an exciting book. Suddenly, her friend, like a marine nymph wearing flippers, sprinkles her with a water gun. Ouch! Getting cool water on the hot body is far from being pleasant. Well, you'll pay for it! The two girls, armed with water guns, running along the beach is a real show, and cold water will cool down both. The blue-eyed girl is tired of sunbathing. She wants to chat with her friend, but Daisy is so tired of swimming and pranking that she dozed off right on her towel. I've got an idea. The blue-eyed girl covers Daisy with another towel and ties up the corners. At last, Daisy wakes up. Is it some kind of a cocoon? And how am I supposed to get out of it? Well, it's a creative idea for a new summer season. The Beach Fashion Week is officially open, and her friend shoots the celebrity walking down the improvised catwalk with her phone. Did you like our new summer beach pranks? Then write in your comments how you are going to prank your friends on vacation. Will you make an edible coral or jelly seaweed? Pretend to be a shark or sneak in a toy crab? And don't forget to give your If we eat knives, phones, or cords, it doesn't mean that we lack vitamins. It means that there is a new video with funny pranks about the edible DIY world around us. I've got a new iPhone, but it's not regular. It's edible. It's a limited chocolate edition. It looks exactly like a real iPhone. It has colorful wallpaper, icons, and a usual interface. And I'm going to prank my friend with it. Print a picture of an iPhone on sugar paper and cut it out. Cut chocolate to be of the same size as the sweet gadget. Turn it around the smooth side down and fold foil to make borders around the chocolate. Melt the remains of the excess chocolate in a double boiler. Pour it on top. Spread it over the entire surface and let it harden. Take off the foil. Trim the edges using a knife. Attach the iPhone picture to the chocolate with edible glue. We go to a picnic. The weather is splendid. It's high time to take a selfie. Redhead takes a photo with her phone. Meanwhile, I take out my chocolate gadget. My friend wants to take a photo with my phone too, but I am ahead of her and bite off the selfie camera. Redhead is perplexed. How is it possible? She tries to taste her own phone, but it is not that sweet. It should be Apple's new sweet version. Choco iPhone 11? Anyway, an edible phone looks great. A selfie with a bitten gadget will get millions of likes. I'm a real fan of EOS lip balm. I love it so much that I could easily take part in the lip balm advertising campaign, especially as my EOS is no regular one. Cover an EOS with a thick layer of Vaseline. Cut a plastic cup in half and pour hot glue in it. Press down the EOS into the hot glue. Remove the container when the glue hardens. Make an imprint of the bottom part of the EOS in another cup in the same way. Take out the molds when they are ready. Wash off Vaseline thoroughly and let them dry. Cover the mold with starch and spread sugar paste over the inside. Sprinkle a Chupa Chups with starch and press it down with the sugar paste. Remove the sweet container. Trim the edge. Make the bottom part of the EOS in the same way. Cut off the stick of the Chupa Chups. Spread edible glue over the sweet EOS and attach the lollipop. Cover it with the sugar paste cap. My new EOS is not just for lips. You may also use it instead of a dessert. I open the lip balm and apply the sweetness to my lips. And then I bite it off. My friend stares at me totally amazed. Then she follows me tasting the cap. Yummy! And when she is out of the sweet cap, I will share mine. I've got an apple, and my friend's got a knife. Very opportunely. I will share my apple with her, but hardly I manage to cut the apple when my friend takes the knife away from me. Trace the blade of a kitchen knife on rice paper. Cut it out and duplicate a couple of times on rice paper. Cover the detail with edible glue. Attach other layers to make the knife thicker. Cover the knife with silver food coloring. Let it dry under a press. Knead colored sugar paste and shape it into a knife handle. Make a cut and put in the rice blade. Don't hurry up to cut the apple. Look, I bring the knife to my face as though I'm an illusionist and bite off a piece of the blade. Oops, it seems I've overdone it a little. My friend hasn't been ready for my tricks. She can't handle such a plot twist, so she passes out. I react quickly. I take away the apple and soften my friend's falling with a marshmallow pillow. Oh boy! I didn't want to make my friend unconscious. It's just an edible knife. Attach marshmallows to each other with edible glue. Make strips and then connect them into a square. Put on a couple of sweet marshmallow layers more. I put the soft pillow under my friend's head. She regains consciousness And the first thing she can notice is a sweet smell. A marshmallow pillow? It looks so tasty. It'll give you sweet dreams, unless we eat it before the night comes. It's hard to stay away from it. Books keep loads of secrets. In my case, the book keeps my money too. I put it in between the pages so that no one can find it. Print pictures of dollar bills on rice paper. Cut off the excess. Redhead is already here. She found my paper safe. Money! Oops! It's counterfeit. The banknote has only one side. Oops! I've torn out the banknote. What should I do? And here is my friend coming. What will she say? It's her money. She bites off a piece of the banknote and takes a sip of tea. Well, then I will also taste it. Huh, it's nice. Pretty delicious. Who says money can't substitute food? They just don't know how to cook it. We can't do without a snack in our home cinema. The movie is so breathtaking that we eat all the snacks. In addition to this, my friend comes out of nowhere at the most inopportune moment. Once we finish chewing on a cookie, we start with gadgets. Heat Frutella candies in a microwave until the mass is smooth and soft. Put in black food coloring. Knead the mass wearing gloves. Roll the Frutella into a thin rope, which is of the same size as the cord. Cut off the excess. Attach plugs to the ends of the sweet cord. Make flat sides using a knife. Cover the metallic parts of the candy USB connectors with silver food coloring. I feel the cord and pull it into my mouth, biting the USB connector. My friend takes a mouse without looking at it. Melt a bar of chocolate in a double boiler. Pour hot chocolate into an egg mold. Smooth the surface and let it harden. Take the hardened chocolate out of the mold. Make lines that imitate buttons on a mouse with a modeling tool. Take a big pill of ascorbic acid and cut it in half. And make cuts around the rim. Cut out a rectangular hole for a scroll button using the modeling tool and insert half of the pill. If the whole movie is going to be so stressful, then we might be able to eat the entire computer. But thanks to the mouse and the cord, we have managed to calm down. Let's take up edible art. We will make a picture out of wafers. Print a funny picture on wafer paper. Lay out wafers to be of the same size as the picture. Cut off the excess. Attach the wafers to each other using edible glue. Fasten the wafer picture on top of the wafer base. Make a frame out of crunchy cookie sticks. Decorate it with strawberry chocolate drops. Put the picture on a shelf when it is ready. And everyone who passes by breaks off a piece of art to go with tea. Eating a masterpiece for dessert is a sign of good taste. Wonders happen in our bathroom sometimes. I come in to apply some cream, and my friend enters to have a bite of soap. Take the wafer layer off an ice cream bar. Smooth out the surface. Write soap with a sharp modeling tool and put the ice cream into a clean soap dish. I look at this unbelievable scene and I am totally shocked. If she eats some more, she will breathe out soap bubbles. Is there actually nothing more delicious in the fridge? I wonder what she will eat next. A shampoo cocktail? Or maybe a shower gel sauce? Did you like our edible ideas? Then write in your comments which edible thing you will cook to prank your friends. And don't forget to give your thumbs up.